Welcome in this session on rural marketing. I am Kumar Abhishek, and in this session, we will take up the rural marketing strategy, starting this subject with the difference between the tangible and intangible products. At the end of this session, I expect our participants to have an understanding of the difference between the tangible and intangible products. We will also see some of the examples which will help us in understanding the difference. Why we are talking about the tangible and intangible products? Because there are a lot of strategical difference. A different approach is there while framing the strategies for tangible and intangible products. So, tangible products, as the name suggests, is something which is having a physical entity, a physical shape, color, texture, dimensions, which we can hold in our hand or we can see from our eyes. We can take any product, agro-based product or milk product or the handlooms or the clothes or the other non-farming products. At the same time, intangible products are those products which we can't see, but these products are equally important in our rural market, such as services, labor. So, based on these things, we differentiate the products into two major categories. If we see our labor who are working in the field, they are also offering their services for which they get their remuneration. That's why we have to understand which category is for which field, and based on that we may draft our strategies. So we'll see some of the basic differences, such as we discussed that earlier, that the tangible have a physical texture, whereas the intangible products do not have any physical entity. They do not have any shape. They do not have any color or dimension. Coming to the second point is the quality. In case of tangible products, we can control the quality because these products have some attributes. We can automate these productions also. If we are making some kind of cloth, we can fine tune the length of the thread. We can control or develop the prints. And even if we are taking some examples from our factories, taking example of the mobile phones which we are using, we can control the quality of camera, of voice, and all those things. At the same time, we cannot control the quality of intangible products because these are the something which are more humanistic in nature, more human oriented. And if we take example, if I am working like 6 hours today, I can't expect myself to work in the same pace next day. Maybe I am working for 6 hours. The kind of productivity which I had yesterday cannot be possible to have the same productivity today or tomorrow. So that's why quality is one of the standard thing in case of tangible products, whereas controlling the quality in intangible products is a tricky thing. Then comes the second part, that is consistency to control. We discussed in this earlier also that how difficult it is to control the consistency. Reiterating the past example, suppose if I am driving a car, I can set the speed on some kilometers per hour. I can see the mileage. I can have a better consistency in my performance if I'm more automated. But I can't expect a doctor to have 100% accuracy in his operation. Of course, some of the operations may go wrong. Automation increases the success, increases the consistency, but the human element in terms of intangible product do not have that kind of consistency. And in rural market, we have more such intangible products. We will take one more difference, that is inventory. In case of products, we can have inventory. Even if in case of perishable products who have a shorter shelf life, we can assure that we have some stocks kept in some preserved or prevented environment. But in case of services, we can't control that. We can't assure that I have so much of work right now saved or stored. So the perishability of the service is much higher. In the fraction of second, it is exhausted. So we cannot create inventory, which makes service very vulnerable. We may say that this intangible product is very spontaneous. That's why the kind of market which we see for the spontaneous products or these intangible products are very different. We can control the price of tangible products because we may manage the demand and supply. But in terms of intangible products, it is way trickier than the tangible products. So, in this session, we have seen the difference between the tangible and intangible products with reference to some of the examples. I hope our participants have a better understanding of this big classification of tangible and intangible products. Thank you and happy learning.